Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another LEGO Ninjago review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 71746, Jungle Dragon. This set includes 506 pieces and originally retailed for $39.99 when it released back in March of 2021. Now I've been looking forward to opening this set since I got it back on March 1st. I've decided to wait a little bit because I didn't watch The Island right away. I only just got around to watching that, as well as Seabound, which I'll be reviewing a set for next week, hopefully, so look forward to that. But either way, getting right into this and looking at the box art, we have the continuation of having the LEGO Ninjago logo off to the side, which I really like that they did that. It's something different that we don't typically see when it comes to LEGO boxes. You also see Lloyd up in the corner. Regular information off to this side, which is typically seen on this side of a LEGO box. Minifigures at the bottom. Main picture of the set. Really beautiful background as well. From the very back, you get another few alternate looks at the build for the dragon, the Jungle Dragon. And you also get your push tabs. So let's open this up and take a look at the box contents. Looking at the box contents, you get 5 numbered bags to build the set, as well as your instructions and sticker sheet. Looking at this sticker sheet, we get a few stickers to place on the dragon using that teal color. As for the instructions, we get a pretty beefy instruction manual. You get your QR code off to the corner, mimic the front of the box. From the very back, you get the Win Lloyd from the LEGO Ninjago movie. And you get your piece count for one page, leading to some advertisements for the other sets available for this sub-theme of the island. Out of these, if I get any more of them, it has to be this one, because that is probably the most exciting after the one that I just got. And maybe this one is also quite nice. This one I don't really care for, as interesting as it is, as something that LEGO hasn't really ever done for Ninjago. I just think that out of all of these, I think I picked the best choice out of all of them. And then finally, we have the final overall model for this set. So yeah, that's all for the box content. So let's take a look at our minifigures and the final overall model. Looking at our first minifigure, we have Lloyd Garmadon. This minifigure also comes within the smallest set in the wave, Lloyd's Jungle Chopper Bike. He also comes with 3 accessories, one being the longer style bone, the other one being the small machete knife, which also has that attachment underneath that we saw introduced in the LEGO Ninjago movie. And from the very back, using the under the neck accessory, we also get one of these silver sword pieces. Now looking at the rest of his character, we get some pretty nice leg printing leading up to the belt piece up to the main torso, just to give him more of a ragged look for this jungle setting. We get plain green arms, black hands for some gloves, and we get some back printing, which also hides his little logo in the back there. Another really cool thing that we see in this set is a new facial expression for Lloyd. Very nice that they did that for the island sets, where we have more of a concerned look from the front, where we also have those little streaks of mud on his face. And you can turn that right around to see more of a furious look from the back. And we get a new hair hat combo, which is dual molded with the green and the tan for his hair. Very nice to see tan hair for Lloyd. As I keep saying, would like to see that return for Draco Malfoy. And also another thing I want to say while I'm talking about that hairpiece is, wouldn't that look really great for Hunter from the Bad Batch, but using the red for the bandana and then the dark brown for the hair? I mean, imagine that if LEGO actually decided to redo this piece in those colors. I think that would have really worked better than what they gave him in that set. For our next ninja included, we have Zane, who also comes in the largest set for the island wave, that being the Catamaran Sea Battle. He comes with 2 accessories, one being this bow and arrow, which also comes with this under the neck accessory with more arrows in that black color. And then we also get one of the cooler accessories included throughout all of the island sets. We have this Storm Amulet. Now this is available in all 4 sets for the island season, and it's also available in the Temple of the Endless Sea set that's releasing for Seabound this summer. Now this piece, along with the Wave Amulet, can awaken Wojira. I did end up watching Seabound. Look forward to a review of one of those sets sometime in the near future, because I did order one off Zavi. Now removing both of Zane's under the neck accessories, as I said, we get both the bow and arrows, and I didn't really show this up close, but we get the ninja mask, which we've been seeing since 2014. We also get some pretty nice leg printing leading up to the belt piece up to the main torso for Zane. We have one of the arms in that more silvery color, both hands in black. And then from the back you get the back printing, which you don't really see his logo going on there, but one thing that I did want to point out is that you do actually get printing on the back of the head right there with more of like this cyborgy look right there, where you can actually probably plug something in to get his hard drive or something like that. I think that's really cool. I think this is my first Zane minifigure in this Ninjago movie style, so that's another thing that I did want to point out right here. And we get the facial expression from the front where he looks a little angry, and we also get the LEGO Ninjago movie hairstyle in that silvery color. For our next minifigure, we have Paul Eric, who I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, so apologies, sorry for that. He does come with 2 accessories, being these, I guess, mountain climbing devices. At least that's the way that I see it, using one of these pieces that we typically see for the Scythe of Quakes. And then we also have that spiky piece from the front, I guess to poke at your enemies or something like that. These characters are meant to be the villains of this season, though technically they end up turning to be the good guys come the following season. I don't know why, it's just kind of weird the way that they introduce these. And also within the actual TV show, these characters are in more of like a translucent color compared to this just plain lavender color that we see for the minifigures in the sets. So that's another small little complaint, but you know, I much prefer this to the translucent minifigures because the translucent minifigures don't really look that great for Ninjago, especially the facial expressions when they print those. On the translucent heads, it's just not something that I generally care for. Other than that, we get some pretty nice leg printing leading up to the belt piece up to the main torso. Same printing for the legs and torso, and also one of these head pieces that we get for the other minifigure that's included in this set. The only difference right here is that we get the 2 heads. Separating that, we get one of the ninja masks in that dark green color, which I'm not sure if that's new or not. You get the printing from the back of the heads as well, and the back of the torso piece. And then, as I said, just 2 different facial expressions for this 2-headed character. I think it's really interesting the way they did that. And then we get one of those studs with the hole in the center at the top. And with that, we get one of those ponytail pieces, which I believe we've seen before from LEGO Ninjago and some other themes. And finally, for our last minifigure, we have one of the Thunderkeepers, who we see in all but the smallest set in this wave of the island. He comes with 1 accessory, being one of these spike staffs in this white color, which I'm pretty sure that might be a new color for that piece, so that's also pretty cool to note. We get the same leg printing and torso printing that we see for the other minifigure included in this set, as I said before, using that lavender color compared to the translucent that you see in the show. And you get the back printing and this new helmet mold, which I think is also really cool, something that is completely different to what they used within the CMF when it came to those like Tiki Warrior guys. You can see that we get the printing from the front of the mask, which I really love the colors they used there. It's really cool the way that they captured the look of these guys. And then you can take that off to see the same facial expression, the happy one, that we saw for the other minifigure as well. Just a quick comparison in the background. And we get the back printing for that facial expression as well. And then you can just plop back on the helmet. You can see that it's just the 1 solid color with the print from the front. Moving on to our builds, we're going to start off with this surfboard with a sail for Zane. We get a printed 2x2 circular tile right there with his logo off to the side using the clip piece connection for the regular flags, as well as these just clip pieces. You can see how that's all built together. We get one of those dragon head pieces that we typically saw from the LEGO Ninjago movie. We see this like kind of binoculars piece. I guess this is used as like the engines from the very back, in addition to these little spouts over there. That's a piece that I haven't really seen too much from LEGO, so that's pretty cool to see. Also, that piece is very nice to get. You get some of these stud guns from the side. All you gotta do is press down, and it shoots it off into the distance, never to be found again. You get 2 extras of those off to the side included in this set as well. Another thing I do want to point out is the fact that we get these watermelon slice pieces in this pearl gold color. Really nice to get those. That LEGO is starting to include that golden color compared to like the fake gold that you see back there. And then we also get one of those Nexonite shield pieces right there in white, a place to stand your minifigure, and some swords from the bottom, and also more of those pearl gold type pieces right there. Really nice to get the dish pieces in that color. So placing your minifigure of Zane, all you gotta do is just plop him on like such. And I would also change the hand where the bow goes, so there you go. I think that looks like a really nice pose for Zane on this vehicle. Moving on to the final overall model for the Jungle Dragon. This is certainly one of the best dragon builds that LEGO has made in like a while. I haven't gotten too many of the recent dragon builds, so this set is actually really amazing. Probably also one of the best ones in the wave for the island. You get a few stickered pieces in the back, and you also get some printed pieces, especially right there. I think it looks really nice. The color scheme, though not original because we have seen dragons in this color from LEGO Elves, is something new for Ninjago, and it is a dragon that we actually see in the TV show, and I actually really like the appearance of that dragon in the TV show, and it is accurate, so I'm really happy that we got this in LEGO form. So starting off with the head of the dragon, we get this printed piece. I'm not 100% sure if that's new or if they used that on previous Ninjago dragons. Same thing as this bottom piece, which I know they use for Wojira. We also get the tongue sticking out of the dragon. You can see that where we have this piece. It doesn't really move too much. Even though it is connected via clip pieces, you can see that it just has that little opening from the side of the teeth. You can see the dual molding on this. I think it's really amazing. You get the printing from the front. You get one sticker from the very top of the head. The sticker sheet was slightly off-centered, which is why the placement of that is a little funny. And you also get these little horns off to the side, also connected via clip pieces. You get the battle droid arms for like the ability to open and close the mouth, in addition to the posability of being able to turn the head with the bionicle ball joints. You get another joint in the middle for the neck, and I believe that is all of the bionicle joints that we have. We have the smaller ball joints down here for the wings, which were used on the Mixel characters, and we get a few of these joints for the legs, and then we get the smaller ball joints down here for the feet, and we also get some different Technic connections for the tail, which, you know, I might as well move on to that because I really love how that turned out. You get the Nexonite tile shields lining the sides of this. You get some of these watermelon slices and the gold. I think it works really well. You even get the back of like one of those Star Wars speeders. I remember this being in a battle pack. It's really cool that they recolored that piece for this set. You can see that we have like those joints all around just to have that tail motion right there. I think that's really cool that they did that for this dragon. Moving back to the side of the dragon, you can see that we get these stickers on the sides of these slope pieces from the neck, as well as over here, and leading up to where you can actually seat a minifigure up at the top, which you can also remove that if you don't want to have the little saddle on the top of the dragon. And you can see the stickers from this side if you were interested. We get one of these medium-sized dish pieces in the teal color, which is pretty cool to see. Lots of really nice teal pieces in this set. You can take a look at the little feet, where we have the ball joint connection, as I said, and then we also have the clip piece connection for the little toes. One thing that I do have to minorly complain about is just this little chain. I mean, I don't know if that's 100% accurate or not, but you know, I just want to remove that and the stud and just plop that right back on top, because it doesn't really do much for the look of this dragon. You know, it just want to keep the continuity of that. When it comes to the legs over here, you get more of those Nexonite shield pieces, more of like a larger bit going on for these legs, and you get a similar build to the feet that you see from the front. Another thing I want to talk about is just like the angling right here when it comes to the body, how we have more of like this curve going on. I like that. I think LEGO did a very nice job with the building techniques and how they were able to actually cover all of that up for the dragon. Very nice job over there. And as I said before, we get the wings, which you can actually put these in any position that you want. You can have them right up, or you can have them off to the side for the dragon, where we also get some of these longer pieces and some Technic connections. You can see it also covered up with one of those macaroni tile pieces. So overall, for $40, I think that this is one of the best sets in the wave for the island. I think the minifigure selection is really great, and especially the dragon build is one of the best ones that we've seen in a while. You also get the storm amulet in this set, as well as all of the island sets, to assure that if you get any of them, you have that amulet to go along with any of the amulets that you collect within the Seabound wave. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to know every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!